Hi, my name is Donnie, and you suck at Photoshop. Let's waste another 5 to 6 minutes of my life and see if we can do something about it. What we're going to do today is we're going to reel it back from the last tutorial. It was a little tricky, I think. We're just going to do some old school Photoshop stuff. We're going to remove a foreground object off of its background and replace the background, make it look like it disappeared. And then we'll throw lens flare on it. It's going to be one of those awesome old Photoshop tricks. So let's start by opening up Bridge, and we need to get a photo that you think you can pull the background off. So maybe something consistent like a texture that you can recreate. Maybe you got a picture of a friend or somebody that you want to trick up a little bit. You want to have a goof on, or maybe you've got a picture of the cat your wife rescued without talking to you first and brought it home and made your house a cat toilet. And then when her emergency business meeting came up this weekend, she refused to let you take it to a kennel, and that you have to watch the cat this weekend. Do you have that photo? I do. So let's open that up. So here's our photo, and basically what I want to do is get rid of the cat. So the first thing I'm going to do is organize some layers. Let's start a new layer group called New Carpet, because what we're going to do is, I know what you did. I saw it. You went over to the clone stamp tool, didn't you? Wrong. Put it down. We're going to go do it. That's Bush League, and we're going to do it this way. We're going to just go grab some carpet samples, and we're going to drop them in, and we're going to rebuild the carpet. Everything's going to be all right. Just settle down. All right. So we've got a layer called New Carpet, a layer group called New Carpet. Let's copy the background so we can come back and see what we did later on. And then we're going to start grabbing some carpet samples. Now you're going to grab the marquee tool and you're going to start selecting. Hold on a second.
No, I'm kidding.
What?
Hey, bitch tits, are you going to log on and do this raid with us or not?
Hey, listen, I told you that I had to do this.
No, hold on a sec. I need a rev.
I can't.
What, nobody can give me a rev?
I can't go out there right now. Hold on.
She's gone out, isn't she?
I can't. Hold on!
Oh, she wearing those leather chaps? Those assless chaps? Oh, dude, that is not a business meeting.
I'll call you back in a little bit. God, Gobbler.
I'm still on. Assless chaps is not a business meeting.
All right. I've got to go for a few hours, so finish covering up the cat with carpet, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I guess if you took the time to cover up the cat with the carpet, it'd probably look something like this, or probably not as good. You've probably got a lot of problems. And if you do have a lot of problems, then what we need to do is figure out a way we can cover up those mistakes. So let's do that now. We'll create a new layer and make a stain. In our house, that's not going to be a problem. I mean, these things are all over the place. So just sort of create kind of a stain shape. And let's pick maybe your cat actually pees shit, which is what our cat does. It's kind of weird. So let's get like a pee poo color and fill that in there. And we want to just take this layer and we're going to select all. We're going to do a little Gaussian blur on it just to soften it up the edges. Just a few pixels, not too much, because it had time to really bleed out in the carpet and kind of make its mark there. Now let's, for this layer, let's set it to multiply, and then we've got a good stain. Now we need to pull the opacity way down and make it look like it's been there for a while. Yeah, that's now it's starting to look like my carpet. Let's grab our eraser tool again, get a nice size brush, and we want to just start clicking and modeling it a little bit, because no stain is super geometric like that. So we're just going to kind of take away some of the edges, and maybe it got some of the pee poo was just a little thicker in places because Bridget Jones, the cat, just happened to have like some canned food that night. That looks like a good stain, and that kind of covers up our trouble, and you can move it around to wherever it might serve you best. So that's looking pretty good. Now all we have... Give me 5 more minutes.
On your period?
Please,
Log
stop.
On. Grow a sack.
Stop.
Grow a sack.
So what do you have now? You've got the cat is still here now. If you want to, you can use the cat somewhere else on the photo. You could take the cat. I think maybe maybe we could put the cat like up in the bag, just whatever strikes your fancy. If you're using, drop your tool down and just kind of rough these edges out of here. Just get the cat kind of smashed in the bag. And the cat never really did anything to me. It just came in at a bad time. And so I'm not saying that I've got anything against the cat exactly, but that maybe, it just came into my life when I needed some attention. And I needed to be able to walk around and mark my territory and